How are you today, Nico?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Do you hike here often?
Not enough. No.
Not enough. Cool.
Yeah.
So just chat with people about any type of deeply held belief, something that might be,
I don't think I have any deeply held belief. I was
something
raised
that might influence you on a regular basis.
I was raised in a Christian agnostic family.
Okay.
Believe it or not, and when I went to college, I studied a humanities course, and it kind of opened up my whole view. So what my deepest belief is that whatever you put out in the universe, it comes back to you. The law of attraction. That's what I believe in.
Law of attraction.
Yes.
All right. Could I get a sense of your confidence that this law of attraction, whatever you put out into the universe, comes back to you, is true and accurate?
Absolutely. I believe, for myself, I think that whatever you believe is reality. And for me, I believe that. I believe that if I put out good energy, and if I put into my, I'm a firm believer. I found a philosopher online by the name of Abraham-Hicks. She's pretty amazing. She actually was a contributor on The Secret. And so I really subscribe to their philosophies of whatever you put in your vortex, if you get on the same wavelength of what you want, and that's how you can attract what you want. That's what my deepest held belief is. If you're negative, you're going to attract negativity. If you're positive, you're going to attract the positivity. Yeah.
Why do you have my headphones on your head?
Why do I have your...
if I believe that those are my headphones, does that make it true in my reality?
It could. It's quite possible.
So
doesn't mean it's true for you. It might be true. You might really believe that these are your headphones, but that doesn't make it true.
How do we figure out what's really true?
But I don't think that you can ever collectively as a society figure out what's true for everyone collectively as a society.
We can't do that?
No, I don't believe so. I think that you have to individually find your truth. We're all like mini gods walking around. You know what I mean? We're born alone, we die alone, and our truth is our truth. Our light that we stand on is our light and our truth. That's why I don't argue with anybody with whatever their beliefs are.
Yeah.
If you believe you're an alien, then you know what? It's your truth.
Are you saying there's nothing that's true for everyone?
There are basic things that are true, general things that are true. Like the sun rises and it rises in the morning, and it goes down at night. The moon, the earth is round. Yeah, those are truths. Those are things that you can prove. But people's beliefs and things like that.
But what if someone really truly believed that the earth was flat? Could that be their reality?
It can certainly be their reality, but that doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
So let's go back to this law of attraction. Just because someone really believes something doesn't necessarily make it true, right?
For them, it certainly does. I'm gonna keep going back to that same thing again. You can't get me around that. I think that your truth is your truth, and my truth, and I think that that's how we as a society can embrace each other more, is if we're able to understand that what's true for you may not be true for me, and that's okay.
What's the difference between someone believing the earth is flat and believing in the law of attraction?
The difference is because that can be measured, that can be scientifically proven, which it has been. There are certain realities that can be proven, but your beliefs are not tangible, really. You know what I mean? Whether you believe that, whether if I believe in the laws of attraction, that you can't measure that. That's not really tangible. You can't say, well, okay. You can't sit here with me and say, okay, because anything you can switch anything up. If I were to say, you know what, for instance, if I were to say, today I was really positive, and so because I was positive and I had a good vibe, I was able to attract positive and good things to me. But how can someone go about and measure that? How can somebody really prove that to be true?
So are you
Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's true, but it can't be measured. It can't be proven with someone else. But there are certain things that can be proven, like that steel.
If the law of attraction could be measured, would you prefer to use the measurements to believe in it?
That's kind of an oxymoron. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I like that. I like that I can set the agenda for my day or for my life. I like the fact that I can put forth a certain kind of energy into the universe when I wake up in the morning, and it's mine and mine alone. You know what I mean? So whether or not it can be proven, or not, or like you saying, like, your argument is, what if that could be proven? Then you find it real? No. Like I said again, what's true for me is true for me, and what's true for somebody else is true for someone else.
What's true for you? I'm struggling to find how that could be the case when people can believe in things that may be mistaken, or
But give me an example,
like
so that I can disprove it.
Like those headphones. Like if I just believe that those are my headphones, does that necessarily make it true?
It doesn't make it true for you, because I know that I purchased these headphones. I mean, it doesn't make it true for me because I know that I purchased these headphones.
So there's a way to
But
measure.
you can really believe, because there's a way. I have my receipt. I have my receipt that I purchased these. I know where I purchased them at. But you could say, you know what? I just lost the exact same headphones, and I think that my headphone had a little dark mark on it. I seen it this morning, and you can really believe that to be true for you. But I know that I purchased these headphones and they're mine.
So that receipt, that's a way to kind of falsify my belief that those
exactly, because I can prove it that I purchased them.
Is there any way to falsify your belief in the law of attraction? What would you have to discover or learn to maybe lower your confidence that it's true?
Nothing. There's nothing that can lower my confidence in the law of attraction.
Nothing.
Because I truly and sincerely believe that to be true for myself. So therefore, that's my truth. That's what I subscribe to, and that's what I believe.
All right. If someone believes in something, yet they couldn't figure out a way if they're wrong about it, is that a reliable way to come to that belief?
So repeat that one more time.
If someone just believes in something that can't be shown to be not true, is that situation at risk of believing in something that may not be true? Aren't you at more of a risk when you can't figure out if it's not true?
I mean, if you put it that way, yes, because then you're going back to, the fact that, it can't be proven it's true, and I understand that, I get all of that, but again, for me, the basis for me, and that's why I don't challenge anyone's beliefs, I don't challenge what, whether it's religion, whether it be religion, whether it be, an atheist, you come to your own understanding, collectively for yourself, how you were raised, what you experienced through life, and you come to that belief, and sometimes you might change your belief, sometimes there might be something that makes you want to say, you know what, I don't believe that to be true, because up until I went to college, I believed that, the Bible was true, word for word, and I believed that until I went to college and I took a humanities class and I took a religions class, and it opened me up to a different belief. So of course, there's certain things can be, disproven for me personally, but maybe that might strengthen somebody else's belief in religion. I know other people who've taken humanities courses the same as I have, and then it just made their faith stronger versus disproving it. So everything is different for every single person. Everyone's truth is different for them. So you can't really prove up another person's reality for them or disprove it. People believe in what they believe in, and that's okay. As long as you're not breaking any laws or hurting anyone, I think it's okay.
Right.
And I just don't want to challenge it.
Yeah, that's our time, because there's one more question. So I'm not saying this is the case, but if it turned out to be the case that this law of attraction is putting out into reality whatever you want and getting it back, if that wasn't true, would you want to know that?
Would I want to know that if it could be proven to be true or false? Would I want to know?
If there was any
Since
way,
I believe in it?
If there was any way to know if it wasn't true, and if there's any way to know that it's not true, would you want to know?
I don't think so. And the reason why I say that is because
So it doesn't matter for you if it's true or not?
No, only because it's not harmful, and only because it inspires me. And sometimes when I'm at a low point, or I'm depressed, or I'm not feeling that well, and I'm not feeling really good about my life or about my relationships or whatever, I draw on that to inspire me and to help me to get up and do what I have to do. So in a sense, maybe not. Maybe because it's done more good for me than bad. Whether it's true or not, it works for me. And that's why I've internalized that philosophy and that belief.
Cool. Well, Nico, thanks so much for the conversation.
You're welcome,
It was great.
buddy. You
Did
take
enjoy
care of
it?
yourself.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, John.
What's your
I
YouTube
found it
channel?
out.
Cordial Curiosity?
Write it down for me.
Yeah.
Are you gonna post this?
Maybe, if that's okay.
Of course. I wouldn't have sat down if it wasn't. I would love to see your channel. It's pretty dope. Thank you. You take care of yourself, buddy.
You too.